Welcome back to Carlastrology. Now, I have another story for you, and this one I'm going to use my Wizard Tarot for. So, and it's the cups this time. We did the wands last time, so this one is the cups. And again, just the minors 1 through 10. So, we're going to start with a young wizard, and we're going to name her Matilda. She's just come to the new school of wizardry, and she is excited about all the possibilities of learning about magic. She's excited about the people she might meet. She's just ready to start this journey at this new school. She's inspired. She wants to create. She's so full of her emotions, everything is like just she's inner feelings. Okay, so as Matilda studies and does her classes, she meets a boy. We're going to name this boy Jack, and Jack is a fellow wizard. And she realizes that he's just like her. He's excited, and they're coming together, they're sharing their dreams, they're sharing the things that they have found out thus far. And they're connecting. They're connecting with each other, and she has feelings now, so they start hanging out. She's developed this relationship with this Jack. So as she's, journeying along with Jack, she has a girls' night, and her sisters, of course, everybody's over 21. They're having some drinks and they're celebrating, and they're all sharing stories. And Matilda tells her friends about Jack, and her friends tell her about their experiences, and they're getting a little tipsy, and they're just enjoying themselves. Like, no care in the world, just being happy. So, unbeknownst to Matilda, Jack is really a jackass. And Jack found himself, before he met Matilda, just bored and like, he needed a distraction because he wasn't getting a lot of satisfaction from anything. So he saw Matilda as, somebody he could pick on, or somebody that he could just bide his time with. And because of that, Matilda found out that Jack was a jackass, that he wasn't who she thought he was. And it crushed her, because Jack was her first crush. It was her first, what she thought was love, And now she's mourning the loss of what she thought she was going to have. So she's just mortified. She's wallowing, and she's mourning. As she's mourning, she starts thinking about, when she was a young girl, still living at home with her parents, and her brother is just, they're sharing things. Who knows, maybe they even fight over things, but it was simpler then. It was so much simpler then, and she was happy, and it helps to take her mind off of Jack. So as she's kind of wallowing and reminiscing and helping to get her mind back where it needs to be, she meets a new friend, and we're going to call him Sebastian, because, Sebastian must be hot. But anyway, so Sebastian he's showing her all these exciting prospects that are still available to her, that, get out of her head, because he has all sorts of stuff to still show her. All sorts of, potions and spells, and, there's more to life than just, love. Come on, look at all this. And Sebastian is, he's pretty cool. He's becoming her friend. And because of that, you know, they're developing this good friendship. Sebastian is like, you know, Matilda, why don't you go with me? Why don't you share this journey with me? We have so many possibilities to share. Let's go on this journey together, you know? And Matilda says, you know what, Sebastian? I would love to go on this journey with you, even though in the back of her mind, she's thinking, you know, it's too bad that Jack was a jackass because he would have been my first choice. And because she doesn't know Sebastian that well, but yet she just wants to move on with her life. He's her second choice, and she's like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go on this journey together, Sebastian. So because Matilda said, yes, I'm going to go on this journey with you. So since Matilda has told Sebastian that she's willing to take this journey with him, Sebastian is like, oh my gosh, life is so great. Oh my gosh. Obviously he doesn't realize that he was her second choice. So he's just looking at it like, I must be all that. I am all that and a bag of chips too, you know? So he has nothing to be upset about. He is just reveling in everything that is going on in his life. He is just full of happiness right now. He's just brimming with it. You know, maybe a little bit in his ego because of it. But because he is manifested everything that he has wanted with Matilda, and you know, all these plans he's made for the future, they came true. And now Sebastian and Matilda, it looks like 8-9 years later, they're married. They have 2 children, a boy and a girl, and they're all wizards and then reveling in magic, you know. And the rainbow at the end of look at that, at the end of their journey, you know. I mean, that's a happily ever after right there. So that was a good love story. That's the good story of the cups. I like that. You know, might have your ups and downs, but look at that happy ending. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed my little story. And please, you know, join me in a story. I would love that. Love to see that. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me.